efforts helping UNCG to that regular season title.
And moving with the pitch, still number 38 on the year for Megan Rude. Mercer did not steal a base yesterday in that 5-3 win over Samford, a rarity for this team. Doesn't take them long to go ahead and take care of that business early in this one.
Yeah, kind of amazing they were able to win that game without a stolen base, and they changed that here in just the top of the first inning.
Top seed overall and favorite to win things, especially with Furman down. Here's a little shuffle from the pitcher, and safely in there is Rude. With all Rude's speed, you would have to be perfect, and maybe even more than that on a play such as the one we just saw, and it ends up giving Mercer a 1-0 lead early.
A little bit of small ball by the Bears. They have the advantage being the road team of batting first, putting the pressure on the top seed, and very, very strong execution out of Mercer here in the early going. Perfectly placed bunt. Bazanski didn't even have time to get it to her bare hand, Jason.
Great point, Phil. She had to just shuffle it in there, and the squeeze play works out for Mercer. Those expectations. Here's the 1-2. Out toward first. Going to be a tough play, and opting to just eat it, and probably he showed up on crutches this morning, so we documented in the first game after being hit yesterday. Runner moving. Bag swiped by Shayla Warren. Warren ends up stealing her third base of the year in 5 tries. So yes, all the attention goes to Rude and Miller, but this is a Mercer team that'll run up and down the lineup.
Second stolen base in as many innings for the Bears, as you see Warren underneath the tag.
5-3 victory in tournament play already against Samford a day ago. Here's the 2-2, right back to Bazanski, and gets it out of her glove. You could tell she didn't quite have the handle. Throws it away down the right field line. It is now 2-0 Bears. And down to second base goes Castleberry. You got the sense that Bazanski was uncomfortable when she pulled the ball out of her glove. Had a little more time maybe than she realized, but in an effort to rush the throw, it gets away, and it's now 2-0 Mercer.
Absolutely, she did have time and just sailed away from her. You know, think about this too. You spend so much time wheeling around your arm and throwing it in that natural motion. For a player like Bazanski, she had to throw it basically from right in the middle.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bazanski with her first strikeout of the ball game, 2 down. And then after
the stolen base against average, by far the best in the conference, but it's been tested today.
Going to be a close play at first. Miller with all that speed, able to beat it out. Who came into this tournament absolutely on fire. Runners moving, throw to third in time. What a job with the third baseman Cubbage in for McClaskey to go and cover, and Rebecca Kell hit McClaskey on the run in stride to apply the tag and retire Rude. For only the 3rd time this season, Rude is caught stealing. Now, Coach DeFeo has Rude staying on the bag and is asking if third base umpire David Pace will gather up with Melvin Clark and Heath Walker to ask for help. And we're going to attack her here. Payoff pitch. Line right up the middle and through. That's a base hit. Station to station for Gertman. Back-to-back hits after no hits across the first 4 2/3 for UNCG. And now the go-ahead run comes to the plate, and the powerful Emily Aquaviva. Here's another look at that right up the middle.
Okay, Gertman and now Kale hitting the top half of the softball as opposed to
the 1-2 drilled into left, diving look, and the catch made out there by Taylor Miller to shut down the bottom of the 5th inning. What a play by Miller. And the Mercer Bears will hold UNCG scoreless. Take a look at the dive by Miller, and in perfect position right there in front of the plate. Third base umpire David Pace makes the call. 2-0 remains the score, Bears, after 5. Line toward center field, and with Aquaviva shading toward right, this is going to get all the way to the base of the wall. Throw home not in time. The throw in behind at second base is. And there's the second out of the inning, but it's of little matter as Carissa Malga comes home to score, and Mercer, for the first time since the second inning, puts a run on the board. It's now 3-0 Bears in the top of the 6th.
How about Malga being sent all the way from first on that ball? hit to left center field. And good job by the UNCG defense to cut off that throw and get at least one out. What another great strike thrown by Kale to get the second out of it.
Cubbage drills it, left center, back near the fence, and colliding with it is Megan Rood, who chases it down. That is a snapshot of how the day has gone for the Mercer Bears, and the tournament's 5 seed now 3 defensive outs away from placing the top-seeded UNCG Spartans in the elimination portion of the bracket. We'll see Spartans from falling into the elimination side of the bracket. First pitch grounded. What a job to hang with it by Andrew, and she gets the out at first. That ball appeared destined for center field after it caromed off her glove initially, but she had a big league hang with them there to grab it back up, regather the handle, and fire in time for the first out.
Didn't panic, had to throw against her body. Nice stretch by Taylor.